popular British playwright Bernard Shaw supported Hitler in the mass media. The left supported Hitler not because he deceived them. They knew Hitler would kill. He said he would. In fact, it was why they supported him.
You must all know half a dozen people at least who are no use in this world, who are more trouble than they are worth. Just put them there and say, sir or madam, now will you be kind enough to justify your existence?
Aldous Huxley, George Orwell. Both of these guys were in a group known as the Fabian Socialists, who were actually run at their core by the Fabian Society, who were part of a secret society, which incidentally was a spin-off from the Cecil Rhodes Roundtable groups. H.G. Wells was a really big Fabian socialist who wrote in fiction about science many things that would later become science fact.
From H.G. Wells, the alternative to right conduct between living beautifully and efficiency will be to die.
H.G. Wells, who wrote the book The War of the Worlds, was Thomas Henry Huxley's student. Orson Welles, who did the radio version of War of the Worlds, also did a film with Aldous Huxley. The effect on society that is claimed about War of the Worlds is part of the propaganda about War of the Worlds. The front page of the New York Times on the following day, okay, so this would be October 31st, 1938, had the story of the broadcast and headline, "Radio listeners in panic, taking war drama as fact."
So just saying that this certain niche of people in the Royal Society who, oh, by the way, while they were at the Royal Society of Science, which are related groups of people, related groups of power, direct descendants of the crown and of the British oligarchy, were also part of a secret society called the X Club that was run by Thomas Henry Huxley. He personally wanted to create a schism between religion and science. We've been sold on the idea that this is going to advance us personally, that it's going to advance society, that's progress.
Fabian Socialists also founded the London School of Economics, yes, among many other things. Sidney and Beatrice Webb were working with Arthur Balfour and the Society for Psychical Research. One of the other characters that was spinning in that crowd was a guy named William T. Stead, who was editor of the Review of the Reviews, died in the Titanic, and was the editor-in-chief over that last will and testament of Cecil John.
The best way for the state, to get people following them is to create a false group called the counterculture and to say, hey, everybody that wants to rebel against the man, come over here into this group.
So this is Carol Quigley, Bill Clinton's professor. He says, quote, "By the interaction of these various branches on one another, under the pretense that each branch was an autonomous power, the influence of each branch was increased through a process of mutual reinforcement. The unanimity among various branches was believed by the outside world to be the result of the influence of a single truth, while really it was the result of the existence of a single group.